So let's stay on that vein about where we see things going and trends. Where do you see it going as far as like the FEC entertainment business or industry? Where do you see that going over the next 2 to 3 years? You're obviously making a big decision, a big investment in that. Where do you see it going, or what are some of your bets?
Yeah, I think just millennials, I think always are just seem to be very social people. And everybody wants to get out now that COVID is starting to, we have vaccines
Mhm.
and people are more comfortable
Right.
gathering again. I think people are really just looking for different things that they can do as a group, and as I've said, like the other family entertainment centers have done well because again, it's a nice place even for just a birthday party where, instead of having everybody come to your house and you have to clean your house after everybody leaves. So we're a much better option where everybody can go and they can have a few food choices and all different types of drink options and cocktails. We'll have a full bar, not just beer and wine. And then we do all the cleanup for you. So I think that's going to be real one way that it's going to go. And then I think the other part of it is time. Maybe a bowling league, usually it's 5 people on a team and 3 games, and that takes a great deal of time. So people
Mhm.
who may want to I just want to bowl 1 game and have some food, they're in and out in an hour or less. So it's also being careful or accommodating for different people. Maybe someone wants to come in and do something with their kids one night, but they got to get home early enough so they can do their homework before
Right.
school the next day. But they don't want to go home and cook for an hour. They can just pop in, grab their pizzas, burgers, whatever they want to have. And while they're eating, their kids can be either at the arcade or playing a game at the table with them. And then they're home at a reasonable hour and ready for school the next day.
Yeah, that's a great point you make, and I especially like that about the birthday parties. That if you're providing food for people, going to the bowling center and doing a party there is not much more expensive, and the fact that you don't have to clean up afterwards is makes it all worth it for a break even.
Oh yeah, and just being able to socialize with your guests and
Hmm.
enjoy yourself and not really
Right,
having to worry about did I take out was the garbage can overflowing or
right,
what happens when you have
of
when you're
course.
hosting parties
Yeah.
you're worried about a lot of other things and you're
Hmm.
not necessarily always enjoying yourself. And so I think this is one thing that we definitely want to show. And I think the service industry in general needs to be able to accommodate guests more. It's been very hard. I know there's been a lot of talk on like labor shortages and things like
Hmm.
that. And I think if you're a server and you're collecting nicer tips because you're invoicing not only on food but on activity as well, they're going to want to work at our establishment versus at your standard restaurant that you're just getting whatever the food bill is.
Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 5 of them a week. Subscribe to get more and to keep learning about what's working in the bowling industry. I'll talk to you then.